Live updates. Biden drops out of 2024 presidential race, CNN Politics. Biden drops out of presidential race and endorses Harris to be nominee. While President Joe Biden's closest aides, among them Steve Ricchetti and Mike Donilon, were informed of his decision to exit the presidential race Saturday night and were dispatched to put in motion the public announcement, Vice President Kamala Harris did not know until Sunday, according to a source. While many donors want an open process, a top fundraiser for the Biden-Harris campaign says that others are prepared to back Vice President Kamala Harris in the coming days. Richmond also had this message to financial backers that had abandoned the president in recent weeks. Now those donors need to step the F*** up. CNN's MJ Lee, DJ Judd, Priscilla Alvarez and Camila DeShalou contributed reporting to this post. Hawaii Senator Mazie Hirono endorsed Harris, saying, "I'm proud to call Vice President Harris a friend and colleague, and I look forward to doing everything in my power to get her elected to the White House so we can continue building on the progress of the last 4 years." This post has been updated with additional reactions. When our democracy faced danger, President Biden stood strong as the rarest type of leader who could help us forge ahead with a vision to repair our country's soul, Cooper said in a post on X. Illinois government. J.B. Pritzker released a statement saying, "President Joe Biden has dedicated his life in service to this nation, and its citizens are all the better for it." Representative Eric Swalwell speaks at a press conference at the Capitol in Washington, D.C., on January 25, 2023. California Representative Eric Swalwell voiced his full support for Vice President Kamala Harris replacing Joe Biden as the Democratic presidential nominee. The delegate, who wanted Biden to step aside after seeing his performance in last month's presidential debate, said he hoped Vice President Kamala Harris would replace Biden at the top of the ticket, calling her the strongest candidate. Sen. Gary Peters, the chair of Senate Democrats' campaign arm, said on X that Biden's life has been dedicated to our nation. After saying U.S. President Joe Biden did the right thing by endorsing Kamala Harris as presidential nominee, campaign co-chair Cedric Richmond unleashed anger at big donors, saying they had created a self-fulfilling prophecy by declining to give money to support Joe Biden after his disastrous debate performance. Allison Robert, The Washington Post, Getty Images. House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries praised President Joe Biden for his decades of service in a statement after the president announced he would not be seeking re-election. The DNC could use those funds in several ways to support a new nominee, and could distribute that money to a variety of other down-ballot candidates and allied committees, but in doing so, the DNC would be limited by FEC rules governing spending and contributions for national party committees. President Joe Biden speaks at a press conference in Woodside, California, on November 15, 2023. More from Biden's team. Biden campaign co-chair Cedric Richmond reiterated Sunday that the president intends to accept the Democratic nomination and see his re-election bid through. The vice president didn't directly address the turmoil facing her running mate, whom she referred to at points as "our president" and "one of the most consequential presidents in American history," but she did speak to the anxiety pulsing through the white tent in the shadow of the Pilgrim Monument by repeating, "We are going to win this election," and asking the crowd to tell that to their friends.